I'm breathing. Hello lovelies, Cuckoo here, and I realize that this isn't the sort of content you expect from my channel, but I am all about video games, and let's be honest, Legend of Zelda is my life, so I really wanted to do a trailer reaction. I am so stoked. I just have been looking forward to a new Zelda game for so long, so let's get into this. Hit and play. Definitely feeling some Twilight Princess vibes, like with that dark purpley smoke and that sound. Is somebody lying in the middle of that? Is that an elephant? Because I want to ride an elephant. I saw like a hand. Oh no, not the mouse! Oh, it's so pretty. Digging Zelda's new hair. Oh dear. So is this Ganondorf? Because I'm seeing the hair. All the drama. Okay. Okay, I'm excited. What is going on there? Whoa. Something is coming. Okay. I mean, obviously we don't have a ton. The sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is now in development. Okay, one question. Have we ever had a direct sequel besides Majora's Mask, like that used the same graphics? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Maybe like one of the more original ones, one of the older ones that I'm not as familiar with. But this is definitely feeling like Majora's Mask 2 Ocarina of Time. But style-wise, it's a little more Twilight Princess. I'm actually really hoping for like a straight crossover with Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess, where somehow the Twilight realm is like affecting Hyrule again. I think that could be really interesting. Definitely loved the drama of like Ganondorf coming back. This is not reincarnation, this is some sort of reanimation, so that's going to be really interesting. We're definitely seeing a lot of Zelda in this trailer, which we did in Breath of the Wild too, because the story of Breath of the Wild is definitely centered around Zelda. I've heard some people say that they really want playable Zelda. I really do not. I'm far too traditional for that, I guess. I'm still mad that we don't wear the green tunic in cutscenes in Breath of the Wild and now in this one. Like, come on guys, you can't get rid of the green tunic. Like, I realize that Link looks really good in blue, but still. And I'm just very traditional, you know, I don't want to play as a man in Metroid. I don't want to play as Zelda in Zelda. I want to be Link. I've always been Link since I was 5 years old, and I like it that way. I like playing as female characters, but it's just not what I want from this game. What I do want is dungeons. That's like the number one thing that I want. I loved Breath of the Wild, but I do not want all games to be like that. I want a more like straight story where you can't reach certain areas until you get certain abilities. I want it to be just a little more linear. I still like the open world like concept, but for the story progression to be linear. I also, what I most want is for the story to be about restoring Hyrule. Because Hyrule was in ruins in Breath of the Wild, and it broke my heart. So I just want to see, like, the revitalization of Hyrule in the midst of, like, battling demon, zombie Ganon. Zombie. I'm feeling like we're fighting, I guess it's more like a mummy. I don't know, something along those lines. Which is fun, like, who reanimated him, and, like, what's going on there? Is there some sort of, like, Ganondorf cult? That would be cool. They're saying this is going to be darker than Majora's Mask. I find that hard to believe, because Majora's Mask is dark in its symbolism, whereas, like, Twilight Princess is dark in a very literal sense. Visually, it's darker, but story-wise, Majora's Mask is definitely the darkest thing we've had, and this doesn't look like it's going to go really, like, symbolic and deep. I don't know, like, we've only watched a minute of cinematic trailer. It's not like we know everything about this game yet. But it just looks like it's going to be more literal than Majora's Mask, which is, you know, a journey through the grief cycle. So, but we'll see. We'll see. It could be darker than Majora's Mask. I love dark Zelda games. Story-wise, Majora's Mask is my favorite, followed by Twilight Princess. So this looks like it could fit really well in there. I'm really just stoked. I really think we're going to get dungeons. So many people have asked for that. I feel like it would be silly for them not to respond to that and show us that they're willing to go back to a more traditional Zelda structure while still keeping some of the innovation of Breath of the Wild. So if we could get like that combination of game mechanics of Breath of the Wild mixed with a slightly more linear storytelling like Ocarina of Time or really all other Zeldas, maybe not as structured as like Skyward Sword, which kind of walks you through, giving you the freedom to do side quests and things like that, but still having areas you can't reach until you get certain items, things like that I would really like to see. So mostly I'm just really stoked. I realize it's probably going to be like years before this game actually drops, although they're using the same like graphics and probably mechanics as Breath of the Wild. So maybe next Christmas? That's going to be my prediction, is Christmas 2020. That might be like overly optimistic thinking, but how cool would that be? That's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my trailer reaction, and I'm just really, really excited and I had to share it with somebody. So this is me enthusing about the glories of Legend of Zelda and Nintendo. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next episode. Bye!